40% shortfall in freshwater resources by 2030, coupled with a rising world population, has the world careening towards a global water crisis. Recognizing the growing challenge of water scarcity, the UN General Assembly launched the Water Action Decade on 22nd March 2018 to mobilize action that will help transform how we manage water. Are we all aware that 3 billion people worldwide lack basic hand washing facilities at home during the most effective during the COVID-19 situation? That water scarcity could displace 700 million people by 2030, and that some countries experience a funding gap. Is there any problem? No. Okay. And that some countries experience a funding gap of 61% for achieving water and sanitation targets. Clean water is a basic human need and one that should be easily accessible to all. Studies show that there is sufficient fresh water on the planet to achieve this. But due to poor infrastructure, investment, and planning, every year millions of people, most of them children, die from diseases associated with inadequate water supply, sanitation, and hygiene. Are you thinking, what can we do about it? If you are, then today is a very special day. A very special day to start taking action towards achieving the SDGs. The Global Week to Act for SDGs starts today from 17th September to 28th September, aiming to drive collective action, mobilizing key stakeholders from all sectors to drive change, while reminding world leaders that people around the world are doing their part to accelerate progress on the SDGs. Millions of people around the world have already started taking action. Millions of people are joining in solidarity to show that there is hope beyond the pandemic and that we can turn it around for a healthy, just, and green recovery, keeping the promise of the SDGs in this decisive decade counting down to 2030. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are joining us from. Global Council for the Promotion of International Trade, GCPIT, Global Council for Cluster Excellence in Research, GCCR, Confederation of Indian Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, CMSME, UFirst Eduversity, along with our partners, SDG Chaupal India, People of Impact UAE, Positive Aid Limited UK, Predixa UAE, Center for Environment Education Nepal, Southern Voice Peru, Innovation Technology Transfer Office FITT, IIT Delhi, Go Nomading Private Limited, Singapore, True Complexion Malaysia, Impact Tracker Singapore, Green Rating for Integrated Habitat Assessment, Griha, New Delhi, India, the Energy and Resources Institute, TERI, New Delhi, India. We are proud to celebrate together the Global Sustainable Development Summit 2021 for unlocking the potential of SMEs for SDGs. A very warm welcome to all of you to day 6 of the summit. I'm Aparna Kumar, the Global Co-Chairperson of GCPIT and your host for the event. On behalf of GCPIT, I express our heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for joining us today and supporting us always. Global Council for the Promotion of International Trade, or GCPIT, is one of the fastest growing organizations based out of India and South Africa with board and council member representation across the world. The objective of this organization is to implement relevant major national development strategies, promote foreign trade, bilateral investment and economic and technological cooperation, carry forward cooperation with overseas trade promotion counterparts, receive overseas high-end trade and economic delegations, and much, much more. GCPIT supports entrepreneurs through its 3 verticals, which are the MSME growth vertical, where we handhold and support the existing SMEs, the W Combinator, where we empower and support women entrepreneurs and leaders, and the SDGs Global Impact Startups, where we encourage startups focusing on the SDGs. The last whole year, we have organized many premium online events like the Global Women's Business Summit, the Womenomics Global Mission, the Global Technology Summit, the Global Innovation, Incubation and Entrepreneurship Summit, the Global Women in Trade Summit, only to name a few. Now we are on a mission to empower 10,000 SMEs and 10,000 women in businesses globally through our Brand 10,000 SMEs and Brand 10,000 W Combinator mission by 2025. As part of this, we are launching the Women in Business Cluster, where we aim to support women entrepreneurs to develop their skills, network, and at the same time connect to potential buyers virtually, sitting at the comfort of their homes. At GCPIT, we are constantly on the lookout for new and innovative ways to assist businesses in expanding their global reach. We launched the Global Sustainable Development Summit on August 27th, and we had a galaxy of speakers from across the globe discussing SDGs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in detail in the last 5 sessions. Today, we are focusing exclusively on goal number 6, ensure access to water and sanitation for all, and how SMEs can contribute towards achieving this global goal by 2030. While substantial progress has been made in increasing access to clean drinking water and sanitation, billions of people, mostly in rural areas, still lack these basic services. According to the UN, worldwide, 1 in 3 people do not have access to safe drinking water, 2 of 5 people do not have basic hand washing facility with soap and water, and more than 673 million people still practice open defecation. The COVID 19 pandemic has demonstrated the critical importance of sanitation, hygiene, and adequate access to clean water for preventing and containing diseases. According to the World Health Organization, hand washing is one of the most effective actions you can take to reduce the spread of pathogens and prevent infections, including the COVID 19 virus. Yet, billions of people still lack safe water and sanitation, and as we all know, funding is inadequate. Today, let's go deep into the problem, try to understand and learn the efforts that are being made globally to achieve a sustainable solution towards the water agenda. Let's understand that we all have a role to play to protect ourselves and this world. And our understanding of these solutions and even our small steps towards achieving them can help save millions of lives. So let us all together turn it around and let's not leave anyone behind. Thank you once again to all of you for joining us today. And thank you, dear partners, for your unconditional support. Now it's time for the keynote address on SDG6.